Hopper joins us from Orlando this morning. Chris, you're on the ground there. You've been there for a while now. You've had an opportunity to interact with folks there. How would you describe the mood, the feeling in Orlando today?
You know, Vinny, it is tough to describe. You've never experienced anything like this before. I mean, certainly it's the deadliest mass shooting in United States history, so people are reacting as you would imagine. It is quiet, it is somber. Even when there's large groups of people around in areas like this, just a couple of blocks away from the nightclub itself, it's still very quiet, and you can feel it in the air. As you can see here, there is a number of media members from all over the world here covering this story this morning. There are some flowers sitting off to the side. We've been seeing a lot of that as well. People holding candles, signs, flowers, trying to show their support here in the community. We actually caught up to one man who's from Atlanta and was here when those shots rang out. Take a listen to this cell phone video that he captured as that went down. That's video that Nick Hornstein captured on his cell phone. He was actually staying across the street when those shots rang out. He saw a lot of what was taking place. He could hear the gunfire, as you just heard. Here's what he had to say about what he saw and heard.
So I looked out the window and heard the people screaming, running from the club, some injured, some helping the injured get away. There's some people, you know, not moving so much, some unresponsive. The police showing up, helping remove the heavily injured and coming back for the less injured that weren't so critical to get to the care center.
Yeah, and we caught up with Nick as he was on his way home yesterday back to Atlanta. We met him on the side of the interstate, did that quick interview and got that cell phone video, and he's still obviously shaken from what he heard and saw yesterday. Really the toughest part of being out here is seeing those friends, those family members who are still waiting to get information on their loved ones, people they haven't heard from since this shooting more than 24 hours ago. Vinny.
Chris, yesterday one of the most shocking moments is when the numbers went from 20 all the way to 50. There are still 53 others who are being treated right now. When do we expect to find out how they're doing and whether or not they will all survive?
So we're slowly starting to get more information about some of those victims. A lot of family members, a lot of friends are waiting outside Orlando Regional Medical Center to get those updates. We heard from a number of people out here yesterday who were inside some of those hospital rooms talking to those victims, telling us their stories. Those stories are starting to come out more and more, but certainly there is still a lot to happen here later this morning, and we hope to get an update soon.
All right, Chris Hopper on the ground in Orlando for us. Thanks so much, Chris. This attack took place over